What's up, guys? My name's Entoan, and today we are gonna be doing another reading your comments. Except I always do this like every 2 weeks. I can't seem to do it every week for some reason, but I'm trying. So that's what counts. And again, you guys are destroying it in the comment section. So if you guys want your comment to be possibly read, make sure you leave a comment down below, and I might read it in the next one. Anyways, let's begin. In anime, do you mostly prefer sub or dub? The ultimate question that has caused wars between nations. Sub or dub? This can't simply just be answered. I prefer sub most of the time, but I do watch the occasional dubbed anime. I think like Heaven's Lost Property and Death Note were just a few that I've watched that were dubbed, but I also watch them in sub too, so. It just really depends. If I don't like the voice actors of sub, I'll go to dub, and sometimes I just hear that dub is good sometimes, so I'll watch the dubbed one. Entoan is funny as hell. Thank you, Sebastian from Black Butler, for making me funny. I will forever worship you. Would you rather get stalked by Yandere-chan or get stalked by YUNO Gasai? Just curious. Not really. I'm totally freak. Okay. Well, this one's a bit difficult. The reason being is we don't know too much about Yandere-chan. Like, I don't know her full personality. We know part of her personality, but not the full thing. Now, YUNO Gasai, we all know how crazy she is. We all know her entire personality. So, this is when it gets, it's like, do you want to take the gamble of not knowing how Yandere-chan will be, or do you want to take the gamble of, you know what you're getting into, and it's probably going to get you killed? I don't know. But, I think I would go for YUNO Gasai. I think I'd be able to handle that. You know, she has pink hair. She's good. I just don't want to die. so hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully. Flip that table. Flip this table. Flip all of the tables. I don't have any tables to flip. Monster, giving you energy since I started drinking it. That's a bad addiction. Entoan is senpai. If anyone steals him, I will kidnap you and torture you until you are a mindless soul. Anyways, how's everyone's day? Good? Good. Why do you make me almost pass out from laughing? I'll make you pay! I just like to make funny content. That's why. Or stupid content. Still haven't decided what it really is. That fan with the hair made me laugh for like 5 minutes straight. I think you meant to say mesmerize. Ow. Oh, that's a disgusting sound. That's a disgusting sound. Hey, Entoan, if there was an evil version of yourself, what do you think he would look like? To be honest, probably just sluttier. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I already dress very, like, revealing for a guy, so I can't imagine my evil self being any less. I already have a dark look on top of it, so he'll probably have the same dark look, unless he's the complete opposite and has white hair. But wouldn't that be a good version? These videos are totally fan service. It's hilarious. I don't fan service. What are you talking about? I've never fan serviced in my life. It was actually exhausting to speak into a freaking fan for some reason. When were you able to start expressing yourself and not be what your parents / guardians wanted you to be? Well, in the beginning, I grew up in a very strict household, so I actually did have a lot of restrictions. I did not look the same way as I do right now, but when I headed to high school, that's when I was able to fully express myself and dress the way I wanted to and look the way I wanted to. So that's when I was able to fully express myself. Told you, Mom, it wasn't a phase. Like, oh my god. Becky. Why do you wear 2 different stretchers? Well, I like to just look different. I don't like to look how everyone else looks. So even with my type of style, which I call edgy, even though most people call it emo, I just like to look different. So I have that one, I have that one. It's not the same. They're different, and I'm different from other people. I have an obsession about being different. I can't help it. If you had the power, would you take revenge on the people who bullied you and joked about you? Well, honestly, I'm not a role model here, so I'm not going to pretend that I am a role model. If you view me as a role model, you probably shouldn't. But yes, I would totally do it. And the reason why is because, I got bullied when I was younger, and when I was going to high school, I was working out a lot. I was a wrestler at that time too. So people didn't mess with me. Like, when they started talking crap, I would go up to them and they would be like, "Oh my god, he actually wants to do something. Let's back off," because I didn't think he was going to do it. Which that's what most bullies are. Most bullies aren't willing to do stuff if you're willing to go face them. So I personally probably would get revenge, but not like diabolical revenge. It would be more like I would go ahead and face them, and they probably would back down. Can you yell at my friend Mandy to start watching you? Maddie, don't you know that I'm your senpai, and you have to watch your senpai? Besides, I'm pretty cool.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Would you rather slap a blind infant or switch gender for a day? P.S. I love you, senpai. No homo. Well, it's completely fine. You don't need to put that part. Well, honestly, I think this one is pretty freaking simple. I either slap a blind infant or I change gender. And the thing that I would do is change gender for a day. It's literally just for a day. So I could find out how it is to be a girl, look at my girl stuff, which I'm curious about how I actually would look. And then on top of it, I would probably just play with my boobs all day. I'd be like, boop-a-doop, boop-boop-a-doop. Yeah, role model material, boop-a-doop-a-doop. Antoine, I absolutely love your videos. And I like it when you and your dad do challenges together. Can you do some more with your dad or other family members? Dad, stop making YouTube accounts! Well, honestly, I have the Bamboozle challenge in mind. I don't know when that will happen, but it'll probably go on the second channel, because I upload on there like once a month, even though I'm supposed to do it once a week. Role model material. Not really. Finds this channel. I found my people. Well, that is it for this episode of Reading Your Comments. If you guys want your comment to be read next time, you can go ahead and leave a comment down below. Who knows? It could be in the next Reading Your Comments video. Only I will know. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you guys did, then definitely do hit the like button. It really does help the channel. Subscribe, make your comment yourself down below. And I will see you guys another episode of whatever I make.